So every thought I think, every word I speak is expanded and traveling everywhere. Hi, my name is Tryshe Devaney, and I'm the owner of Sound Shifting. I'm also the creator of Crystal Sound Energy Practitioner Training Series. My purpose for creating these videos is to introduce you to the Alchemy crystal singing bowls and to offer insights and possibly more information that may serve you as you explore this extraordinary world of crystal sound energy and its potential for bringing wellness into your life. I know.
So rich and powerful.
So very powerful. Hauntingly beautiful. Yes.
It's extraordinary. So I am so curious to know what led you to these. How did you ever get into the crystal singing bowls?
Well, my story is, it's a little longer to tell than I want to go into right now, but it was a healing crisis. And if people want to learn more about that, they certainly can go to my website, soundshifting.com. There's a book there. I've written a book, Sound Shifting. So that goes into more detail. These bowls were not created at the time when I had my crisis. It was 1998. I was told I was dying. To get my affairs in order. I had chronic hepatitis C and stage 4 liver disease.
Wow.
Now, I tried all alternative methods and nothing seemed to work except my viral load kept spiking. So at one point, a doctor, told me to get my affairs in order, that there's nothing left for them to do. So right around that time, I got another doctor. He said, this is serious. Let's put you on this medicine called interferon. And at the same time, I went to the gem show, met a bowl. Bought the bowl. Now what happened when I met that bowl, and I'm going to demonstrate, this is not the kind of bowl that they had available. What they had then was a Tibetan bowl, so I bought that Tibetan bowl. But this is what happened when I picked this bowl up, and in the middle of thousands of people, this happened. When I finished, I just said, I'll take it. I didn't know what happened. I went home, started playing the bowl. Started toning, vocally toning, free toning, started doing specific primordial tones, which I talk about in another series. Within 3 months, the virus was gone, the hepatitis C, the stage 4 liver disease, gone. And I wondered what happened, what did I do? I wondered in the back of my mind, did sound have anything to do with this? I kept playing, I kept toning, the doctor kept imagining that it's going to come back. This was an unusual situation. This is not natural. 2 years out, I'm still getting tested because he's convinced it's coming back. And the nurse calls me aside after one of my tests, and she says, you need to understand why he's mystified by your situation. She said, you don't have a genotype that would have responded to interferon. So there's no medical reason for you to be well. That was it. That was my aha. So at that point, I knew sound had something to do with it, and what? So I just kept playing my bowl. I kept vocally toning as well. And about a year later, these bowls were born. I didn't, at that time, acquire one of these bowls because they were way out of my league. I bought a set of white frosted bowls. So, and there's a big difference, but at that time it didn't occur to me that there was much of a difference because none of us really fully understood what the difference was. But once I started to play these alchemy crystal singing bowls, my entire nervous system started to change. My brainwave frequencies started to change. I could feel something different happening in my body. Again, not quite putting everything together, but there was significant change. And I only had one little bowl. Didn't have anything quite this size, but I would play my little bowl and I'd tone. What I began to understand with the research that I was doing at the time with these bowls is that because they're made of quartz crystal, they act as a transducer of energy. Now, quartz in its natural state, a quartz point, let's say, or an amethyst point, is naturally a transducer of energy, which means it's a communicator. It is what's used in video. It's cameras and phones and computers and all the way that we are able to transmit and receive information. So what these are doing for us is that they are in training with the crystal structure in our own bodies. So our bones have crystal structure at the lattice core of our bodies. It has crystal silica moving through our blood, through our brain. So we are the entrainment, which is the synchronizing of the quartz crystal with the crystal structure in your own body. What that's doing to the nervous system is bringing the body into a deep state of resonance. Now, resonance is one of those key words that means it's restoring something to its natural state. So that's what these do. They restore the body to its natural rhythm, its natural harmony, because every organ in our bodies carry a signature frequency. And when the body is out of tune, there is deep stress, there is malaise, the body doesn't feel right, things aren't functioning well, your body isn't digesting food well, the brain isn't cognitively functioning well. All of that is influenced by stress and the way the body shuts down. So what these do is change how the biodynamics in the physical body function. Thank you so much for being a part of this conversation. And if you want to learn more, please visit my website, www.soundshifting.com. There is a great deal of information about the Alchemy crystal singing bowls from Crystal Tones. There's also a great deal of information about the primordial tones that I used in my healing process. So, and there's also an opt-in gift. So if you want to become part of the announcements, the newsletter, etc., take our new gift, our free gift of a ebook on the primordial tones. It's beautifully put together, and then you would be in the loop so that you can receive any kind of announcement you might want to have. So again, thank you so much for allowing me to share all of this information with you. It's been wonderful.